Team don't like a mirror. It's the first 35 seconds, so you know what it is. What's up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha May, and I'm joined with the one and only Monray, and we're talking about Bel-Air season 3, episode 7 and 8 that just came out today on Thursday. And normally we do this later, but the episodes were so good we had to get them out. And of course, we just passed the 35-second mark. The only cuss word of the day we're gonna get to say, maybe we might say one more, is "fuck a mirror." Let's go. Even at the end, I don't even care after I watch the episode. All right, Monray.
Bro, where do I start? This season has been relatively chill. It got some drama. So it was cool. We got the about normal expected amount of drama. And then episode 7 was like, you know what? We've been keeping a little chill, giving them 3 episodes a week. Let's just go ahead and just throw it all out the window. And when I tell you they threw everything out the window, I'm like, oh my freak. Like, okay, I normally sit down like 3, and I apologize to everybody. I was missing last week because Elman had to hold it down. So I'm gonna go on a tangent today. I'm gonna give y'all something to work with today. So I normally have about 3 things I work with, but let me just say it all loops together, dang it. First off, what characters am I gonna focus on? First, let me focus on Will. Will, how dare you throw everything away over like the last 2.5 seasons? Just because you want to go on a rampage. Bro, what were you thinking? What sense does it possibly, like, this episode 7, really just, it exposed Will. Like, all of the nice buildup we done had of Will.
Wait. I do want to stop something. He does what he does. He gets called out. He feels the type of way. He makes the patty face, and then he does the dumb thing. Because Amira, like, you never pick a side. All right, bet. I'm going to pick a side then. And I'm going to do the dumbest thing I can do. That is his routine.
Bruh, I'm sorry. That man,
Queen gaslit him.
He had growth throughout so much of last season. This season, he had been trying his best to navigate things with Jackie and everything. But when I tell you, Buddy took everything and in about 10 minutes threw it all out the garbage can. Not only were you a part of the vandalism that really screwed over your uncle and lost him as major client because it made the investors basically say, all right, at this point, screw it. Now, and it wasn't Will's fault directly, but he was a part of it. So not only were you a part of something that
took take his mask out, unlike Jazz, who took his mask out, which we can talk about later.
See, that's the, when I saw the mask, I was like, I was praying he wouldn't out there. I was like, please let him have had a chance to be out there and backed out at the last minute. No, when he confirmed, I was like, God, this man just went stupid.
So now he didn't take it off. So they don't know, but one person did take their mask off in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll let you get to that. I'm focusing on Will because I'm so distraught. Not only did they have like Will, I'm so disappointed because all of the good moves he had been making throughout the entirety of basically a 1.5 season, like Will going out there on the vandalism stuff is so dumb because you literally had to have your uncle call in favors to hide the mess that got you here in the first place. How did you not learn this lesson? It is so wild. Like, just, oh my God. So like Will, I ain't worried about him not knowing about Lisa's struggles and everything. We understand everybody got their own struggles. Lisa ain't really been the most forthcoming about them. Fine. I'm not really gonna knock you on that.
She missed that too, which is weird. Lisa's very open when she mess up.
So I'm not gonna knock you on that. I'm not gonna knock you for ratting on the mirror and snapping on her because she deserved it. I'm not knocking you on that either. I'm gonna get to her too. I'm not knocking you on that either. I'm just disappointed that you threw all of your goodwill and everything away just to go and attack. Come on now, Will. You know better. Like you literally last episode brought your parents together in the biggest maturity moment you have had your entire time in 3 seasons, and you throw all that away to go and chuck some rocks through glass. Man, come on, bro. So. Anyway, I'm throwing that away. Will, I'm disappointed in him. Like, dang, they throw him away at this point. I'm so disappointed in him. That's one. Then I'm really trying not to get on Carlton. I'm trying not to get on Carlton. I'm doing my best not to get on Carlton. Because Carlton, like, he fence sitting dang near as much as Will is, and he ain't been called out on it. Bruh, You letting this girl, he see problems with it. He see problems with Amira. He done seen problems when she split him off from his RA leader, when she split him off from there, when everybody, including your mama, is pointing out red flags with this girl, you ignoring all of it because she took your soul while y'all were driving down the countryside in a freaking Hellcat. And
That
that's
was
why
doing.
that's the first time he put that out.
That was doing. You give
That's
me.
why I said like that his soul got taken there. Cause like, bro, you noticing red flags and you ignoring the crap out of them. It's like, oh my.
Oh, wait, Monte. He did try to get away, but he remembered it. Then she start whispering stuff in his ear when she like put the phone down and just listen. I'm like, okay, all
Bruh,
right.
like, bruh,
He,
you
he did
killing
tell her.
me.
He did tell her. Listen, it might
He
be okay if
killing
we
me.
don't. It might be all right if we don't
He
see each other.
killing me. He killing me.
He had to come
Like,
back though. Real too
I
good,
can't
Monte.
even
He
go
had to
on
come
like
back.
I'm not even gonna rag on like Uncle Phil and Auntie Ville, cause right now they straight. I'm like, last week, I just had to rag on them a little bit. Right now they straight. I ain't gonna lie, I got red hot at, fake Puerto Rico, or wherever the heck they was at. I don't really remember the place, so shout out to wherever it
Yo,
is.
Uncle
That
Phil, you
place.
got Aunt Viv and old girl the same night. She fine as it. They both fine.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
sorry,
like,
Uncle
bro,
Phil, you won, dog. You won,
he
dog.
did, they didn't, cross them borders, with the swinging. They didn't do that. They almost did, but I'm just saying, hey, you got on the balcony, bro. My hat's off to you. You did good job. You did good work. I ain't mad at you for it. But, so they fine, and he kept his integrity at the end. He's like, look, Omar, we done, because I'm not finna stand beside something I believe in. Even though it's our only client, so now we don't have any clients. I'm not gonna knock you for that. I'm not knocking Jeffrey for having a little bit of time with him, busting out his son last week. I'm not knocking him on that. So I'm letting them make it. I'm not even gonna worry about Ashley, with Eli.
Yo,
That,
Penelope did. She did put that wine on him. She put that
I ain't
Jamaican
gonna lie.
wine
When they
on him.
was in there, I was like,
I said she put that wine on him.
hey,
I'm like,
I
hey,
don't know what I'm talking about. With that, I'm not. When I tell you
you killed it, man. Left in the
this,
store.
this Mitch Amira right here, and I say Mitch, I know what I'm saying. This Amira, she is evil. Look me in my eyes. I'm telling you, that woman is evil. That character is evil. Like, I was done the moment where, like, even before, like, I was already getting done when she wants to bust out the worst possible game you could bust out at that moment. You want something about healed and secrets or whatever the rest of the name is. I'm like, you bust out that game. Do you not realize the
Yeah,
crew
shout out to
that's in
Carlton
front of
for
you?
saying, hey, we don't need to do this. This is the worst game ever. Don't do
And
it.
what happened? He bent. He gave in. It's like, come on, Carlton. You know that ain't good. You got secrets. Will got secrets. Lisa got business. And Jackie over there. First off, let me start here because it's back on Will. Will, you had no business inviting Zaire to your house, bro. Y'all had the perfect setup, y'all and your girl.
He the hood dude. You know what I'm saying?
You
He got right.
don't invite nobody over there, bro. You let you and your girl, y'all be over there. Carlton would have had his half of the house. You'd have had your half of the house. You was straight. Wouldn't nobody had no problem. Instead, Carlton was the only one that got his soul taken. You did. So, oh well, now you done messed up. So, like, dog, all you had to do was just not invite us to here. Had your girl they was cool. They had the girlfriend shirts. They was ready. They was set. They was
Oh, hey,
everything.
the booty shorts was it, dog. They hit them.
He messed it up by inviting somebody else. And then when Jack came through the door, I said, you know what? There go the whole party. But then Amira, the witch, she the witch from now on. The witch decided to come out with the worst possible game. And then when she came out to the game, Carlton, I'm so sorry. Carlton, why you read let's read the question.
I
Where
would
you
have made up
popping
another
cherries?
question. I ain't gonna lie, because I knew the answer to all these questions.
Bruh, I told you straight. Not
I would
told
have
you.
just lied. I would have just made up an answer. I'm like,
Well,
this
I'm telling you, I'd have read that and that paper would have dropped in that water so freaking quick. I was like, shoot. Oh, dang, my bad. The paper is gone. It's ripped up right now. Let me get another paper. Right? I'd have dropped that in the water so fast. Ain't no way I'd have read that one. But the cringe. The cringe. And then Amir started even before that when they was all chilling around there and Will was like, I'm struggling with this. Lisa like, I'm struggling with this. Dang, Will, you don't know this? Amir was already on the crap list right there. She started then with the problems. And then, that bathroom scene with Lisa. Oh, my bad. Soon as she said it was my sister again, I said she evil. I said she evil. It's over. So as
the
soon as
devil.
she like, it's my sister there, I said she evil. I said, that's it. That's it. You can go ahead and throw her away at this
You're a
point. She
horrible
evil.
person if you lie on your
She
sister. I don't
evil.
even think she got a sister.
She evil. She might not even have one, bro. I'm just telling you right now, she evil. Soon as she used that excuse again. Now, to be fair, the first time she said it, I had a red flag about it. I'm like, bro, something don't seem right about that. I'm just gonna be fair. Something don't seem right. But I'm like, whatever. We're gonna bypass it for one, but something don't seem right. Boy, she said it again. I said, throw it away. Throw the whole character away, bro. She evil. She evil. She evil, bro. She evil. And then she tried to put another stake in between them again because she told Lisa not to say nothing, which made her feel awkward about Carlton when he bought that doggone thing. And then when she told Will ended up snapping on her and he tried not to do it, but she snapped on her and then she got mad. Will, what did you say? Hey, and now what's gonna happen? Nah, she's gonna get to play the victim card because next week she's gonna be in the freaking hospital recovering or some stuff, and then Carlton gonna know, and it's gonna be like now she's gonna play the victim card when in reality, you just throw her away, give her back to the NA meeting, put her back in rehab, and be done with it. We don't know nothing about her history. We don't know nothing about her family. We're probably gonna find that out next week. We don't know nothing about her family, nothing about her history, none of that, and we only got 2 episodes left. So that lets you know we're going to season 4. We already knew that, but just they're gonna be real because we might even get summer part 2 after this. Because, bro, please believe this is ugly. Like she already gonna play victim. Oh my gosh, she evil, bro. She evil. She evil.
I
Carlton, throw her away, bro. Throw her away, please, my God.
I
Please
want
throw her away.
I'm upset because I got in a way because I thought she was just gonna be like when they did. I want to shout out the writers for writing her so well that I led to believe that she was just a person who was gonna get him in trouble by having another high. Because when she did the mountain scene, like let's find another high, let's drive fast to get him. Like, oh, she just one of them like extremists.
I can't
But
remember what I said about it. All I know, I think she's gonna ruin Carlton. I can't remember what I said about her, but I thought she was gonna ruin Carlton. I said she wrong.
but
She evil.
but I do gotta say this. When I realized that she is literally taking trying to take everybody from Carlton for herself. First his mother, you got to pick me or your mom. I said, hold up, I remember that now. And you know when I realized it, my day when she told Will, you think he gonna pick me, you or me? When she said,
Hey,
I
I
was
ain't
like,
gonna lie, that got me right there. I'm like,
I said,
you really playing that card?
oh,
Oh, okay.
I was like, he put, and she the way she looked at Lisa when he said he slept with Lisa first, instantly she dug in. She like, oh, I'm finna fuck a Will and Lisa relationship so she don't be around no more. Instantly, that's why she did it. I didn't think about it until she said that to Will. First off, you
And
and your mother, you got.
man,
Oh, you know
and
what? First one, Monte was him and his the dude that he was with. Was like, he helped me. We don't need him. He against us. Your mom, you got to pick me or your mom. And then he lied and talked about, oh, my parents want to meet you. They didn't want to meet her. They don't like her. Then it's Will. Now she found out Lisa. Everybody that he's close to, she tries to put a wedge so it's just him and her. And I'm like, I did not know that until she literally told Will, it's me or you. And he gonna choose me. And I'm like, oh, she been on purpose trying to isolate Carlton from everybody else while she uses drugs and does whatever she wants, while gaslighting everybody else into their faults. I
bro,
don't think she would have brought up the Lisa thing. I don't think she would have went at Will so hard if she didn't find out Lisa and Carlton was Lisa's first. Because then she looked over. I realized I had to look back. I had to go back after finding it out. She looked
Zaire
at
didn't make it.
so I
Zaire,
said that. So I like,
Zaire didn't make it no better because I think he was the one that bought up Jackie. He was like, "Wait, did you and Jackie do it?" I was like, "Bro, you ain't helping the situation. How you gonna help the?" He made it worse. He's like, "Oh, so you just gonna bust out that he smashed her?" Even though we all knew it. Lisa should have figured it, but it's just like because they all in high school figuring it, it's like, bruh, really?
I
You
think
playing
she
for the
knew.
ops
No,
now, bro?
she wasn't really tripping as hard.
No, I'm just like you playing for the ops now, bro.
I
Because I
think that
mean,
nigga just shocked because that nigga like, oh, that's your cousin. Y'all cousins for
he's like,
real.
"Dang, that's how y'all get down in Bel-Air?" I was like, "Bruh, like we had forgotten that was really a thing in season 1." But to be fair, in season 1, they never really confirmed it. Him and Lisa smashed. They just said they went together. They never really confirmed it. And in the original show, it is a thing that Carlton is a virgin until the older lady comes to take him off his feet. So like they didn't never really acknowledge that in the first episode. So when you hear it now, it's like, wait, dang, him and Will actually like share. It's like, oh my gosh, like God,
And
it's
you knew
so
about it?
awkward.
And you knew about
It's
it?
so awkward.
Yeah, I feel like he was us. And you knew about it?
Like they
And Will
never really confirmed it.
was
Like they never really confirmed it. To be fair, they just know they went together. They never really confirmed that
Will
actually
kind
happened.
of Will kind of confirmed he knew. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, they've never really acknowledged it. Like, sure, Will might have known. He might have talked like, "Hey, like Lisa, how far did y'all go?" Or somebody like, what was the depth of y'all relationship?
I'm
When that
pretty
whole
sure you
spiel of
had to ask like
sharing, like
I'm
they
not dating my
probably
cousin
understood
X
it.
and not knowing I'm not gonna date my cousin X and not know if they smash. Ain't no way.
Like he might not have. Now she might not have said she popped his cherry, but she might say, "Yeah, we got intimate at
Oh
one point."
yeah,
She might
yeah.
not
I
say
don't know.
that.
Well,
She might not have said that part.
Lisa is very open. I'm pretty sure. Well, if
She
she
open,
knew,
but it's not really a need for her to say like, "Oh
if
yeah, I
she
took the
knew,
chest." She didn't really say that. It's not really a
yeah.
reason for her to say that.
Well, like I said, I think Will knew because he wasn't tripping.
But man,
Oh,
it's just the awkwardness, bro. It's just like, oh, Jackie. And to be fair, even when Jackie came there, I don't think Will was wrong for letting her stay. Like, yeah, it was awkward. True, it was awkward. Lisa saved it. And she did say she saved it, but to be fair to Will, she did come in clutch with the black set stuff. Like he owed her one. In all respect and all technicality, he did owe her one.
yeah,
Like,
she stood them up.
she came up clutch for that thing that got the millions of views around the world. Like literally, she came in clutch at that point. I can't knock him for wanting to like throw her a bone and be like, hey, like, and he said to me, he's like, hey, we cool, we chill, nothing there, nothing. And she came in clutch of the black set. It ain't really nothing bad against it. It was no choice in it.
Yeah, it's
Carson,
not. Like I said, the only person that had an issue that seemed like it got awkward, but I felt like nobody took it away except for Amir. She's like, oh yeah, no.
like she stayed picking it out. Like Will was like, hey, bro, let's go to karaoke. Lisa's like, okay. They all trying to move past it. She's staying poking the bear. She's staying poking
And
that
then
bear. She's
everybody,
staying getting
and
into
then
it.
Lisa and Carlton wasn't tripping on there. Like, you kind of do sit on the fence, my guy. I'm just saying, like who hangs around their ex and their girlfriend at the same time and just like, hey, can I play this game? And
I
you're like,
mean, yo, like he did it intentionally once, and then after that, it's never come up again. He's never intentionally tried to make him hang. After Lisa snapped, he didn't do it no more. They got back official.
and
Like
then
he
Lisa,
ain't really.
Lisa said it too. He's like, I kind of just took it because I'm like, Will, she did help Will. I kind of took it because it's awkward, but all right. And I'm like, and Will just said that he does make it a little awkward. We gotta admit, he does like he likes to have his cake and eat it too. He likes to be the rich kid and the hood kid. He does
At
like
times, yeah, it
he
is
does.
times that he do that. It is times do that. I'm not knocking it. I'm just like this
He,
particular instance. One, he could have avoided everything had he just not
uh,
invited. See,
yeah,
he should have never invited.
but
Had
like
he
I
not
said,
invited,
like I said, nobody was tripping, but we're the only one that tripped over it really in a mirror. Cause Will took it and like, oh, I feel on the fit. F this, and then he just went and decided he's gonna go burn a building down.
and, and to be fair,
Well, on purpose. Somebody did
now that we going down this route, because I basically was finna come out.
Jazz hip.
With,
Jazz.
we
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna get caught
no,
up.
I'm saying like I think mostly as long as it go like when I'm thinking about predictions for next two episodes, will we get next two episodes next week or we get 1 and 1? You know, in my mind at this point, I think Carlton's about done for this season. Just to be fair, I think he's about done. Matthew Fair, my hat's off to Carlton. Carlton saved Will at their presentation because that man literally learned like the worst news he could have gotten and literally clutched up and made that all that look
Which is
plain.
a
He's like,
playoff. Which is a playoff. By the way, I love that for this episode because it's growth. Because he had two situations in both seasons in which he just lost it, and this time he came up and was like, "No, I ain't losing this time. I done
Like
got better
he
now."
clutched it up. He clutched it up. My hat is off to him. And to be fair, Will didn't want to tell him right before the end. And he can't blame him because, like, bro, I ain't gonna tell you that news for the end. Like, but my hat is off to him. Plus, Will just found out earlier that day. It's not like he really like Lisa just told him.
I think he
You know,
found out
whatever.
like 2 hours ago. By the way, I think it was.
Yeah, because they were working. So like they were at work, and like so Will just found out. So anyway, my hat's off to Carlton. He clutched that up because Will was crashing and burning horribly. Clutched it up. They got through it. And, you know, we don't, unlike the preview, we don't really know if they found the sponsor or not. I'm going to assume they did. But my hat's off to Carlton. But just, I'm going to think that Carlton's about done because what should happen in the next episode, she's going to throw Amira away, let her go back into rehab, and you're done. She just throw her away, be done. That's what should happen. And without that, Carlton will have gotten most of his growth being able to maintain, hey, I can keep off the stuff, and he should be good. Right now, the people that's finna have the most problems is gonna be Hillary. Because when Hillary found out Jazz is in jail, oh boy. When she find out Jazz in jail, we're gonna see what her loyalty like. She finna get married in a week, bro. I swear for Lord. We
Oh, that's
already know.
perfect. How you gonna jail a week before her wedding? That's crazy.
Like, bro, we already know
Life can't,
that
we can't do
somehow
too much.
Lamarcus is gonna find out that she kissed Jazz. He gonna find out for the week. We know he gonna find out. So he gonna find that out. That's gonna be horrible. I'm a bet money she gonna go and visit this man in jail. She might even bail him out. Like she gonna go visit. And like, cause she gonna be the star, but they're gonna make her feelings be known, you know, if she gonna go back and forth straddling defense herself. Because when she find out Jazz is in jail, she gonna go see him. Like even when she find out why he's there, she gonna go see him. Now the problem that's gonna come up with this is gonna really be on Will, because what they're gonna do with Jazz is like what they always do in cases like this. Hey, bro, we know you were there. If you tell everybody else that was there,
Yeah.
we'll let you free. And that means he's gonna have to snitch on Will, which means Jazz's loyalty is gonna have to come up in this, because he's gonna be like, oh well, if I snitch on Will, Will has been my boy since day one.
Oh
I
wait,
don't want to do it.
I do want to call. While we on this, Jazz. When Will asked you, we like family too, and you looked away, I felt the type of way. I ain't gonna lie. That man got you. You wouldn't even have this shop right now if it wasn't for Will. Let's not pretend that you up there talking about, oh, this is about my shop and whatnot. The only reason you're here, my boy, is because of Will. You can't be like, I don't know if you my brother because you ain't down with the cop. Nigga, you got the shop because of
But to be fair,
no,
he
ain't no
did
fact.
warn Will. He
He did what
warned
he
Will. He said,
did, but
Will,
I just didn't like the fact you didn't say, yeah, you my brother, you gotta get out though, because this ain't for you.
man, that man got grown folk business right now. He's like, yeah, you my brother right now. You worried about
No,
high
he
school
didn't
and that.
say it though. I
You
didn't like
worried
it.
about keeping the shop. But like, I ain't worried about that part. My thing is, he warned Will. He's like, Will, I don't want you to be a part of what's gonna go down. Go home. He warned Will to go home. So literally, whatever happens on Will technically isn't on him, because I told you to go home, Will. But regardless of that, this is gonna chase his loyalty, because either they gonna give him a plea deal. They always give him a plea deal. They're like, look, you can get this deal if you snitch on everybody else that was there. We'll let you go. And Jazz, we already know how the hood
And
goes.
you,
You
and you
don't want
know
to be
it.
no snitch.
And you
You don't
know
want
who
to be
the
no
D-
snitch.
my
We
tell you,
already know how it goes. Don't
my
be
tell
no
you,
snitch.
my tell you, they finally introduced me. You know who the DA is. You know he don't like
Yeah,
him
they
dating the
finally brought
daughter.
him back. It took 8 episodes, but we finally synced him back. And they already saying that he got trouble because his wife may have postpartum depression and she ignoring the baby, and it's all on Lisa. So we already got
And then
problems with him.
they'll bring it up, and he don't like Will. Okay, all right.
Yeah, him and Will don't got good history. I'm just letting you know, it's all on Jazz. If Jazz snitches, he gonna tell on everybody. He gonna, if he tells, he gonna have to tell on everybody. And you don't want to be a snitch in the hood. We already know how that goes. So he ain't gonna want to snitch first and foremost. Two, him being caught basically throws, it's gonna throw the building out. The building's done. You can go ahead and chalk that up. The building done. As soon as they find out he gonna have a possible charge on him, the building's done. That's already over with. So now, and then three, Carlton did give Will the ultimatum. So somehow Uncle Phil is gonna find out Will was there. It's gonna be even more messy. So now the last 2 episodes gonna be all around this mess because of Will's involvement. If Will was never there, it wouldn't have been this heavy. Now it's gonna be heavy because now it's all up to Jazz. If Jazz tells what happens, it's gonna be ugly. Once Uncle Phil finds out that Will was there, it's gonna get ugly. I mean,
I think Will gonna tell Uncle Phil himself. I don't think he gonna find
it's
out.
still gonna be ugly though. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, like it's still gonna be ugly.
And I think Uncle Phil kind of when Jazz involved, he know Will best friend of Jazz. He gonna ask Will. Because Will already lied to him about it. Remember, Will like you was at Jazz and they had a meeting, but what was it about? He like, oh no. That's why I think the DA also gonna bring up Will because he hates Will and he knows Will knew they had meetings in Jazz's shop. Therefore, it leads to Will. So he's gonna try to get Jazz to snitch on Will, which equals a great story because
Man, either way, this is ugly because Uncle Phil don't even have a client anymore now, and it's just like, bro, like it's.
and he got to figure out how to get Jazz out of jail.
But
Because
he gonna be more. He gonna be
he's
even
gonna
more
be Jazz
upset.
lawyer. You know he's gonna be
No,
Jazz lawyer because
he ain't
Jazz
gonna be
can't go
Jazz
no
Lord.
money.
We all know he's gonna be Jazz Lord. But the problem is he's gonna be even more upset because he's gonna be like, Will, you were directly a part of the thing that took away my last client. Because that whole vandalism attack was the last straw that made the investors change up on Omar, and he was forced to like make a choice between Omar and his own values, and he chose his values. So literally, Will helped to be responsible for Uncle Phil losing his last client. So Uncle Phil's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be like, bro, you have basically put my whole firm in jeopardy for making a stupid stand.
Not
Bruh, like,
only did you put your company because if you go to jail,
yeah, if he
he
get caught, that's all, the investorship's over with.
Quentin
The
literally said, "I want both of y'all together." So if one missing, it's off.
Like, yeah, because the investing thing gonna be over with. He ain't getting back in the basketball once school start. He ain't gonna be in school. They're gonna kick him out of Bel-Air Academy. Bro, it's over with. And so literally all that's gonna be on Jazz. It's gonna be on Jazz. And then
And
it's all
Carson
gonna be
told him,
on Jazz.
Carson like, "You risk everything. You risk my dad's job. You risk our
It's
future."
all on Jazz. That's why Carson was pissed. Carson like, bro, he don't even know that. No, none of them know that Uncle Phil don't have him as a client no more. None of them know that. I don't want to know that it's Uncle Phil. None of them know that. But the sad fact about it, This was gonna be even worse. You know, Will incriminated himself, right? When he left Jazz that voicemail saying about them cameras. You know, he incriminated himself, right?
Oh, he do got messages. So if they go, if they go through the messages,
They go to his phone. They already know that he incriminated himself because he was like, "Oh, why did you tell Jazz that they got?" That means you knew Jazz was a part of it. Which means you was already withholding important information. So that means you was already impeding on the murder, impeding on the arson investigation, arson and vandalism investigation. So they already know if they look at their phone, he already done.
which I think would probably be a misdemeanor and won't kill him. But then I think he's gonna push them to try to push Jazz to tell him he was there.
I mean, either way, like if him having that voicemail automatically lets you knew there and you lied to us about it because he knew Jazz. He knew Jazz was there. Like now he can play it out and be like, I didn't know Jazz was directly involved. I just knew that they had a meeting at his thing, so you know that. But either way, they're gonna be like, you knew Jazz was a part of it. They're gonna like that direct. They're like, you knew Jazz was a part of it. So they're already gonna incriminate Will saying you lied to us first and foremost. You lied about
it. Like I said, but he lied to the police. He didn't lie on court, so it'd be a misdemeanor. It won't be no heavy.
Either way, a misdemeanor still might get that man kicked out of everything. You know they don't play none of it. Carlton,
and I didn't leave it all to Jeffrey and Uncle Phil to fix everything again.
Like literally, Carlton didn't get convicted for anything. Carlton just got outed as being an addict, which is something that a lot of kids there are. He got outed as being an addict, lost everything. He ain't get no Princeton. He ain't got no scholarship, no opportunity, nothing. Carlton lost everything, and that's just from being an addict. We'll get an actual charge on his case, bro. Please, they're done. And then you got to knock. He already had one hidden. He already had one knocked away. That the DA and his dad, everybody know. They already got one knocked away off of him, bro.
Jeffrey basically murdered him, man.
It's over with. So literally, Will done incriminated himself and did something stupid, bro. Please. And now that Jazz got arrested, We're gonna be the first one to know it's over. He gonna be like, bro, I went on that voicemail, bro. It's over for. He gonna know it's over. He gonna know it's over. So literally, it's gonna be like Jazz gonna have to go. Jazz gonna have to choose. He gonna be like, okay, do I don't say nothing about Will, mess on myself, or do I squeal, save myself and possibly my shop, and tell everybody, including Will, and throw Will down the butt, which is gonna be even more awkward once Uncle Phil find out, because that's gonna be a conflict of interest. He went, oh, well, you're defending one person while your nephew is directly a part of it. There's gonna be conflict of interest on Uncle Phil too. He's screwed too. The whole thing's screwed. He's screwed too. That's conflict of interest. He can't do it. Like if they find out Uncle Phil knows that Will's a part of it, there's gonna be conflict of interest. He can't defend them. So that's already over with too. The whole thing's screwed because Will was there. The whole thing is screwed. So it's either it's all. I mean, they might call Jeffrey. That's one. But it's gonna be more on Jazz because Jeffrey can't do this by himself. Most likely, it's on Jazz. If Jazz tells everything, Will's screwed and the whole family's done. Jazz would have to keep his mouth shut. But if he keeps his mouth shut, he's taking on the whole charge pretty much on his own.
And he's probably gonna lose a shot
because he probably the only person that pulled down his mask, which is probably how they knew he was there from the chef.
Like, why did you take your mask off? He's like the only one that can identify. I'm like, he took his mask off too. I remember.
Exactly. So I want to say, like, the shop probably got him because he took his mask off. He's the only person that can identify everybody. If he keeps his mouth shut, they don't have anything. But if he keeps his mouth shut, he probably gonna lose the shop. He's gonna get charged for arson and vandalism at bare minimum. The arson and vandalism, which would probably be at least what a felony and a misdemeanor, maybe something like that at least. And then they'll probably like use him to say like, no. It's at least a felony and a misdemeanor, which means he's gonna probably have either a little bit of jail time, huge fine. He'll lose the shop. I'm done. It's all on Jazz. It's on Jazz for the next 2 weeks, and then Hillary gonna be done regardless. That wedding, and once throw the wedding away, throw Uncle Phil's stuff away, the wedding away. Throw his thing away, his firm away right now because he ain't got no clients. So throw the firm away. Throw Will away, throw the shop away, throw the marriage away. So it's way. We're gonna be up there in Martha's Vineyard. And at this point, Lamarcus is gonna find out right before he's supposed to walk down the aisle. Oh yeah, I kissed Jazz. The fuck? Go ahead. Matter of fact, it'll be even funny. Ivy will be there and she'll let it slip, talking on the phone, and Lamarcus will hear it. It'll be some stupid way too that he gonna find out right before the wedding. Go ahead and throw everything away, bro. Y'all, episode 7, 8, let me know. This all finna get messy. Go ahead and throw everything away, bro. It's over with. The only person who will come out of this unscathed is probably
the dude probably gonna try
Carlton. Carson about the only one.
Carlton had his tail last season. He had to chill. They had to give
The
him a
only
little
thing
grace.
Carson needs to do, as long as he throw away a mirror, Carson will be fine. Now, if he don't throw away a mirror, it's over with. But if he throw away a mirror, he's fine. So that'd be about the only way, unless he like relapses, which I hope he don't relapse. But if he don't relapse, he throw away a mirror, Carson will be fine. But bruh, when they be like, hey,
I was hoping episode 7 when he came back, he handled that stress well, so I think he might feel like he don't need it. I don't hope.
man, hey, that man might be like, hey, so black sis got an investor and Will, you got in trouble, but we got to keep it going. This is my opportunity, man. I can't let this go. So I might have to run black sis without you, bro. Might have to do it, bro. I'm telling you, somebody gonna lose everything dang near over these next 2 episodes. Just go ahead and make your bets who gonna do it. That's my last thing. Make your bets who losing everything. You got Will, you got Jazz, you got Hillary. Them my main 3, because I don't really think Carlton's like a iffy 4th one. He'd have to relapse to lose everything. So I really don't think Carlton gonna do that.
And like I said, I think once he handled that stress well, I think he's a little more confident.
So I'm iffy on Carlton doing it, but on iffy Carlton, Will, Hillary, Jazz, Uncle Phil. Because Uncle Phil, he ain't got nothing. This one, he might not have nothing. You got 4 people. Somebody losing dang near everything. Make your bets.
Listen, Will, I do want to say that. Listen, being cool in the hood ain't worth it. I'm sorry. I know I said it sounds crazy to say. Listen, trying to prove something and prove you still down with the cause will get you in situations, especially when you got a lot lying on this. Black sis is about helping black people. And if you throw it all away, you ain't got no money to help black people. That was the whole purpose of the whole black sis thing. You helped get the shop back. You helped do this. You got to figure out a way. And by the way, Omar, he ain't a good person. Omar didn't care about the success of nobody anyway. He was a horrible person. He didn't care about nothing but money, so we don't rock with Omar. So I'm still down for the call. You know what I'm saying? I'm still for it, but at the same time.
You got 4 to 5 people. Somebody gonna lose everything. Just take your bets. And also we gotta hope that Ashley don't end up pregnant by the end of this. So, but either way, somebody gonna lose everything. Make your bets.
Yeah, that would be a crazy twist. But I did say this. I do want your thoughts because we're about to get off Monday. I do want your thoughts. How do you feel like every year they have a passing of the torch from the old character to the new character?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Jeffrey, when I saw Jeffrey pop up, I was so happy. I ain't gonna hold you. I was so happy.
Monte, I said that on last week's show. I never got your thoughts, but when he looked at him and said, "Goodbye, Jeffrey," and like he was saying goodbye to his character, like he was saying goodbye to this character that he lived for so long as an old man. He like, I finally get to say it because I never got to say it on the show.
My hat's off to him.
When he said goodbye, Jeffrey, I was like, oh my God. Because it was like he was talking to himself. Like the character I had on so long. And Aunt Viv did the same thing, by the way. When Aunt Viv did it, it was like a passing the torch. Ashley did it with little Ashley. She was her teacher.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm really waiting on Will Smith to make his appearance in this show. He gonna appear.
That's gonna be the last season.
At some point. It should be the last season.
They only do it once a season. First season was Aunt Viv to Aunt Viv. Second season was Ashley to Ashley. This was Jeffrey to Jeffrey.
I ain't gonna hold you. She will show up in the last season, if not the last episode. But I'm just saying, bro. Take your bets. Somebody gonna lose everything. Take your bets.
I'm assuming we might have 3 more seasons because we had to have the senior years, fall, spring, and summer.
Take your bets. Somebody they're gonna lose everything. I wouldn't even be surprised at the end.
We still got new Hillary.
I wouldn't even be surprised if by the end of this season, Will get sent back to Philly. Just take your bets. Somebody losing everything possible. Take your bets.
Who we got left? Because who ain't handed off their role yet?
Hillary, Will. We can't do Uncle Phil. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Can't do Uncle Phil.
Carlton.
Yeah, Carlton, Hillary, and Phil. Yeah, Carlton, Hillary, and Will. Yeah, they're the main ones. Unless you want to do Lisa, you could also do Lisa.
I don't think they care about Lisa.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't.
But then you got other than Lisa, you have Carlton, Hillary, and Will.
Yeah, and we done did Ashley, Aunt Viv, and Jeffrey. And I do love the way they hand off the character from another character that directly involves themselves with that character.
Which is why, they definitely make the character involved with the older character.
Yeah, Aunt Viv was Aunt Viv's like boss that she took over her job, literally. Ashley was the fight the power teacher of Ashley. Yep. And then Jeffrey was Jeffrey's best friend, Roman.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, the way y'all do this is clever.
The writers are doing their job. Like I said, they're doing their job. So
I'm like, so I'm
take your
thinking,
bets.
Ashley is kind of, Hillary kind of said her business, well, she kind of set it aside for LaMarcus. So I'm
And
thinking she,
she don't want to be identified as LaMarcus's wife basically throughout her bid. Because they were trying to push the LaMillery thing, and she was like, no, I don't want to be known as LaMarcus's wife. I want my own thing and be known by my thing. And she's already making that be known. So
and
she ain't trying to live in that shadow.
so I think Hillary might be next season's.
She ain't trying to live in that shadow. All I know, oh, Jazz is over with, boy. Your shot is now in the ground. But either
We
way,
could do Jazz. Oh,
take
we
your
also
bets.
got Jazz. Can hand off to Jazz.
Oh yeah, we do have Jazz too. Take your bets. Take your bets,
DJ
everybody.
Jazzy,
Take your
DJ
bets.
Jazzy, Jazz. By the way, what? Take your bets. Who do y'all believe is going to lose it all this season? Put it in the comments. We like to know. Thank you. And remember to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All that good stuff. Let's get out of here. Monte, tell them where they can find you.
Of course, you can find your boy Monray Hudson. Everywhere it says Monray Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, as it still exists. And of course, on Make It Make Sense, the podcast on Saturday. Will, man. God damn.
And you can find me here. By the way, tomorrow we will have a Keep It 99. I don't know who joining me. Whoever chooses to join me, maybe Monte, might be Ash, might be Joe, might be Tori. Because depending on what the topic is, because we got some good topics. And for y'all that don't know, every Friday we do a Keep It 99. Was the 90s? Was it as good as we remember? I always do an episode and we talk about it. Can't wait to see that tomorrow. So be here tomorrow. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so we can talk about it. And then Make It Make Sense will be Saturday. And then I'll probably do something on Sunday. I'll be that news will probably be back Memorial Day. I'm not sure yet. I do have to work still. We'll see. All right. I appreciate y'all. Peace.